sesizobheka ke ama redox reaction. Redox reaction. Redox reaction. Leli gama ekuthiwa redox reaction comes from the word bahlanganisela amagama amabili redox red, it means reduction, ox means oxidation. This is reduction and oxidation. So we have reduction and oxidation reaction. Now, before we start, sikhuluma ngalamathema amakhulu kanje amnandi kangaka nathusayo kwabanye amnandi kwabanye ayathusa. You take an example la sithatha if you take a solution of copper 2 sulfate CuSO4 aqueous that is in water, uthatha leyo solution of copper 2 sulfate bese you place in upiece we zinc, uthayela, abanye bathi uthayela upiece ongaka we zinc, then ufaka solution of copper 2 sulfate, then you leave it overnight. Mhlawumbe uyayishiya bese uyahamba uyodlala ushaya umoya, ubuye mawubuya kukhona ozokubona. Asiqale la, i-copper 2 sulfate i-solution yakhona ake ngiyibhale kanje, ngithi i-copper 2 sulfate mawufaka emanzini it forms Cu2 plus aqueous and SO4 2 minus aqueous. Iyahlakazeka, it dissociates to form Cu2 plus aqueous, Cu2 plus emanzini and SO4 2 minus nayo emanzini. Okusitshela ukuthi kwi-solution la sekugcwele Cu2 plus nani na nabo SO4 2 minus. So kugcwele bona bodwa, we've got a lot of them, thousands and thousands of them. So uthatha copper sulfate uyifaka emanzini ikunikeza lona. Mawuthi uyayibuka leyo solution lokho kuhlangana kwe-copper 2 sulfate emanzini uthola ukuthi the solution is blue. The solution is blue in color. Ungazi ucabanga ukuthi ufaka iblom lento kade beyifaka kuqala abantu bawashayo alifaka ishet liphume selimhlophe kakhulu, ungazi uyitshela ukuthi iblom kanti cha, it's a copper 2 sulfate. Now this copper 2 sulfate njengoba ukuthi uyifaka emanzini it gives you that. Ukuba khona kwa Cu2 plus kwi solution it makes the solution blue. Ngamanye amazwi Cu2 plus is responsible for the blue color. Cu2 plus in water gives a blue color. Ubona ngayo kuze kube blue nje isitshela ukuthi there is Cu2 plus. Hayibo se manje usulfate angebhadi le sulfate, isulfate is colorless, awuna umbala. So makune sulfate emanzini akhombisa umbala, kusho ukuthi sulfate iseyihambisana uma amanzi eblue, kusho ukuthi nayo nje ithatha lo mbala wamanzi ngoba phela is colorless. Bengithi colorless angisho ukuthi abanye bazacabanga ukuthi akunakhala, ikhala yikho sizama ukuthi ke umbala we-sulfate ayinambala, ifanele nje namanzi. Then we take that. Now uma ufaka i-zinc kwi-solution e-blue, emva kwesikhathi what will you observe? Uyobonani na after uyishiye wayodlala wayishaya umoya wayishiya isikhashana uyothi mobuya uyothola isolution which means after a while then uthi uyabuya manje uyothola ukuthi izinc la le part ye zinc ebekade semanzini so ngazathi idlekile le part ye zinc ebekade semanzini so ngazathi idlekile kusho ukuthi yancipha ungazi uyitshela ukuthi beyincibile ke emanzini yebo kunjalo futhi enye into esimangazayo eyamangaza abantu bescience bathola ukuthi isolution le is colorless base bethola ke laphana phansi izinto ezintantayo khona into ezintantayo ngesingisi bathi precipitates bathola ukuthi kunento ezintantayo ezi-brown ngesizulu bathi esimpisholo manje uzothi impisholo umuntu uyocabanga inhlamvu ukuthi impisholo hayi ezi-brown precipitates brown precipitates iqala la isolution beyi-blue ufaka izinc emva kwesikhathi uyabona ukuthi uzinc loyana osolid uya ngokuphela isolution manje seyi-colorless so njengoba i-colorless what is the obvious reason ukuthi ayisekho Cu2 plus kwi-solution Cu2 plus iphelile Cu2 plus is no longer there ngoba kukhona okwenzekile so we have a brown precipitate okay yini le brown precipitate ngizobuya ngikutshela bathe ke sebeyizuma manje abantu bescience beyizuma bathola ukuthi izinc solid le zinc le I'm just representing one atom of zinc kodwa uphiso ngaka we zinc bakwethu we've got thousands and thousands of atoms of zinc so angeke ngibabhale bonke laba bawu-1000 I'm just representing one so uzinc no-zinc uluza i-electron awu-2 that one atom of zinc ithi i-neutral neutral which means in a equal number of electrons and protons bese ilahlekelwa ama-electrons amabili ileyo zinc isale seyinjani na isale seyine-charge manje of 2 plus yabona laba protons abasenawo upartner ulahlekelwe upartner wama-electrons amabili so kwama-protons angasenawo upartner so izinc 2 plus uma izinc seyiba kulesi state esine-charge ivezele ingene emanzini ivezele incibilike emanzini iphelela laphana angeke usayibona iphelela lapha kusho ukuthi wena okubonayo ubona le zinc ishintsha from Zn solid ingena iyakha yini Zn2 plus aqueous so now uZn2 plus emanzini u-colorless unjenge-sulfate yikho lokhu kutholakala ukuthi le solution la manje seyi-colorless kwenziwe yini ukuthi manje sekungena u-Zn2 plus eseyi-colorless now lokho ngizokhuluma ngakho kwenzeka simultaneously khona amagama afanele uwabize ungajahile ngoba ungagcina uyiluma or ungagcina usho enye into ungavese simultaneous uyothusa abantu mhlawumbe ungayibiza ke ungekho sure ngayo uyibize fast ukuze singazwe sesiyazi awukho sure kodwa ngesikhathi sami simultaneous kwenzeka at the same time ngale nkathi izinc iyakha uZn2+ kwenzekani na le copper leyana eblue leya copper eblue le copper kade ila ekwi-solution i-blue kisho ukuthi enza ukuthi i-solution ibe blue kwenzekani na ivesene ithatha ama-electrons lawa aqhamuka kwizinc bese asinikezani na buka-ke manje ama-electrons are negatively charged o-negative ababili no-positive ababili abangenayo lento then it forms copper solid. Then it forms copper solid. Injani copper solid na i-brown. Ngamanye amazwi kwi-solution lana le copper 2+, it solidifies, it gives us copper solid. So wena nje copper manje say manje yikho lokho siyazi ukuthi i-copper i-brown bakwethu uma ungazi oza ngikwazise labantu abazibiza izinyoka laba abayinkinga la kithina besitshontshela ama-cable benzani lama cable mawabheka a-brown basuke befuna ini i-copper. Njengoba nompompi wakini nje nihamba nje niyasiqhoshela sinompompi o-brown bayawuthatha ngoba bafuna ini i-copper. Ayabawuthatha impompi o-silver ayabawuthatha nalowo plastic soka bafuna lo brown bafuna i-copper. Why befuna i-copper na siyeza ngelinye ilanga sobe sikhuluma ukuthi isiza kangakanani i-copper kodwa akusho ukuthi mase ngikutshelile soyogijima manje wena uyontshontsha ampompi abanye abantu soyabona ukuthi hayibo nakho sengiba imillionaire hayibo. So now u-copper iyakha i-copper solid. Now mubuka la njengoba i-zinc iluza ilona lo atom ye-zinc iluza 2 electrons, iluza ama-electrons. As it loses ama-electrons, zinc undergoes the process esibiza sithi oxidation. Ngamanye amazwi when an element loses an electron, the loss, once it loses an electron, we call it undergoes which process? Oxidation. So ke sesingakhuluma nje nge abanye banezita nje okhale umuntu akhulume nge-star kukhona lesa star kuthiwa i-Leo. Wena mawune uyi-star sala uyinkunzi wena ngoba you can undergo oxidation, loss of electron, oxidation. So zinc undergoes oxidation. Ngiyaza ukuthi si representa kanjani, ngiyazi la ngiyenzela ukuchaza kukhona lapho ngiyakhona ungaze ungidle ngamazinyo mungena amazinyo ungaze ungimunyuke ngeyisini kodwa ke ukhona ungangenza kona. Now njengoba iluza i-electron izinc iluza i-electron ilahlekela i-electron i-copper ithi ngibonwa yini njengoba ngiyi-positive nje ngikwi-solution ngibonwa yini thathiyani ama-electrons. Okay, so as copper gains electrons, this zinc undergoes oxidation. As long as kukona the loss of electrons, the process is known as oxidation. Now copper yona, it gains electrons. Okay. Gain of electron. We call that reduction. Gain. Nancy copper. It may gain an electron. It undergoes reduction. Leli kama elithi leyo bakwethu ibhubesi lelo. Yikho lokho amabhunu athi esa leyo. vele nakwi-star sakho ninabaleyo bakhuluma ngebhubesi. Ibhubesi uma libhonga ukhumbulile nje ukubhonga kwebhubesi walizothi so yazi ukuthi hayi konakele. Naliya ibhubesi elibhongayo, loss of electrons, oxidation, gain of electrons, reduction. Hawu so ngaze uhluleke indaba zamabhubesi bakwethu. Hayi manje angilazi kahle ibhubesi ngoba angikaze silifike ekhaya. Ungavumi lifike ekhaya. Liyothi melifika laphana bese liyakukhuleka lithi awu Nkosi, God bless the food I'm about to receive. Lisho wena uthi yakhuleka, amukela umusa wami, nali ibhubesi lona lithi nina busisa lokudla engizokudla. Loss of electron oxidation, gain of electron reduction. Now, I want here to explain. In oxidation, lena bengisebenzisa to explain. Kodwa ke singayibhala kanjani le process? Now, kunale lena bengiyibhala njengendlela yokuchaza. Kodwa ke asiyibhali i-oxidation in this fashion. I-fashion endala. I-fashion endala kusafana nakuqala. Yabona izinto phela as we transform bakwethu kumanakala i-transformation. So ke nalana asisayibhali kanje. For example, let me take this reaction. For instance, we say if A reacts with B minus heat yields C and D. When A reacts with B, it releases heat. As it releases heat, it forms C and D. This is one way of explaining it. Uma ngithatha lo heat ngoba u-negative nguyisa ngale, it becomes positive. Mathematically, an additive inverse yala, what I do ngiwenza nanganena. So as to cancel heat. So ngisuse lo minus heat ngawisa ngalena yabo plus heat. Ngamanye amazwi, if A reacts with B, produces C and D, and also heat is given off. Le reaction le iyafana nale. Le engena heat phela njengoba kade ngiqalile. Ake ngiqale ngithi le reaction le minus heat iyafana no A plus B yields C plus D plus heat. This is an exothermic reaction. Exothermic. Nalena is still exo. Ngoba heat is given off. If A reacts with B, it releases heat to form C and D. Or you can say, if A reacts with B, it forms C and D, and heat. Heat is a product. Heat is released. Heat is given off. Siyibhala kanje. Ayisabhalwa kanje. Indlela endala le. Indlela endala. Khona uthisha wathi einganeni zaka uthisha wehistory wathi einganeni zakhe ngicela nifike kusasa nginikeza i-task nifike niphethe izinto ezindala. Ingane yathi qala ekhaya yangayibona into endala. Xoxiyani ugogo weza naye esikolweni. How? Phela uthisha uthi esiphathe into endala nawe gogo uyinto endala. Awu bakwethu. Now lena indlela endala lena yoku explainer. sesibasha manje so sijonga lena sithatha lo minus hit siwayisa ngalena, but the process is still the same. This is exothermic, nalena it's still exothermic, right? Sasibonile ke le exothermic reaction, sesibuya la. Oxidation yayichazwa kanjena kuqala. Zinc minus 2 electrons yields Zn2+. Kodwa ke manje sesiyenza njengoba kade siyenza la, sikhipha la minus 2 siwisa ngalena, then we'll have, this is the correct way, zinc solid. It forms Zn2+ plus 2 electrons. When electrons are a product, when electrons are part of the product, when electrons are on the right hand side of the equation, when the electrons are on the right hand side, are added on the right hand side of the equation, we call that process oxidation. Now, yini undergoing oxidation now, low zinc. Low zinc ulahlekela ama electrons amabili, usale wona so Zn2+. So low zinc undergoes oxidation, not high low, low. Ngamanye amazwi mesibuka i-oxidation sibuka yini na ne-charge iya-affecteka. So with zero la, the charge becomes more positive. Ngenxa yaleyo charge eba more positive, then we say kwenzeka ini i-oxidation. Ngokunyuka kwe-charge from less negative to more positive, then kwenzeka ini na i-oxidation. Obviously, le copper 2+ plus 2 electrons yields copper solid. Sibiza sithi i-reduction. IsiNgisi sami mesikhuluma nge-reduction sikhuluma ngokureduce, ukunciphisa, you reduce. Hayi, yazi abanye banespelling esinzima. Omunye uyobhala athi reduce ngoba uyangizwa ngikhuluma nge-reduce. Hayi man, asikhulumi ngale juice leyo uyaziyo, mhlawumbe ucabanga nale ne-after taste, kodwa mase uyiphuzile uyizwa ukuthi hayi isangena kumakhona awomlomo, kade yehlile kodwa isasalele laphana, isayenza omunye umsebenzi ongasawuthandi. Asithi reduce, sithi nina reduce. Kuncishiswani lana na le charge, kuncishiswa le charge, incishiswa from +2 to 0, kuncishiswa le charge, reduction. So ke uma beyibuka lento, so when we talk of reduction, kusuke kuncishiswa i-charge ye-compound or ye-element. Incishiswa yini? Ngokufika kwama-electrons. Ama-electrons ngoba are-negative, kuyaphunguka labana abo-positive. So ihamba manje, it becomes more negative ngoba ku-edeka ama-electrons. So we call this reduction. Yipi e-undergoa i-reduction? I-copper is being reduced to copper solid. Ngamanye amazwi kwenzekani lana sibone ukuthi i-zinc, it forms Zn2+ plus 2 electrons. Ithe zinc i-undergoa i-oxidation, i-copper le ekwi-solution, lena i-zinc solid, faka la solution aqueous. Le copper ekwi-solution, lena which was responsible for a blue color, it gains electrons. As it gains electrons, it forms copper solid. So le copper undergoes reduction while zinc undergoes oxidation. So we have something of this nature. Now let us play ngesingisi la as in the science phakathi. Zinc, as it undergoes oxidation, it is responsible for copper ukuthi undergo reduction. Njengoba zinc ilose ama electrons, idala ukuthi copper undergo reduction. Undergo reduction kwe copper udale ukuthi zinc undergoes oxidation. Kusho ukuthi ikhona, ngicela ukubeka ngesixhosa ngoba ngiyazi ukuthi nikhona umxhosa ongilalele uyohleka kamnandi hawu uyayibetha kalokho mfondini. Ayibetha andibetheke mfondini ukuze xa ifika le program phaya e-Eastern Cape uhleke kalula hayi uyayisibetha isixhosa. Inxaxheba edlalwa izinc, the part played by zinc, it causes copper to undergo reduction. The role played by zinc causes copper to undergo reduction. Hence, zinc, it acts as a reducing agent. Zinc, as it undergoes oxidation, it reduces copper to copper 2. Zinc, it acts as a reducing agent. A reducing agent, it is that element that undergoes oxidation. It's an agent that brings about reduction by its action of losing electrons, causing the other one to undergo reduction. That is a reducing agent. Listen to this one. What is the role played by zinc? You say it acts as a reducing agent. A reducing agent undergoes oxidation. Reducing agent. Yes, njengoba bengikhohlela nje. Ilento eyenza ukuthi kugijime kakhulu kwenze ukuthi icopper undergo reduction. Ngapha copper, as it undergoes reduction, phela copper ekwamukeleni kwayo ama electrons, it encourages zinc to undergo oxidation. It is zinc methi mengishiya ama electrons ngizowashiya laphi na copper ithi letha kumina. That interaction, that interreaction between the two, as copper undergoes reduction, it causes zinc to undergo what? Oxidation. Meaning that copper, it plays a role of being an oxidizing agent. An oxidizing agent undergoes reduction, whilst a reducing agent undergoes oxidation. Right. So the role played by copper, layer copper, ebekati semanzini, layer blue, it acted as a reducing agent. It acted as an oxidizing agent as it undergoes reduction. Zinc acted as a reducing agent as it undergoes oxidation. Now, sishilo sathi yini le ereducekayo? Ile charge. Le charge lena bakwethu esibiza sithi it's an oxidation number. Yo